Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot of time.
The famous Monster Mile in Dover Downs, Delaware, a 1-mile oval where nearly 140,000 fans gather to see the stars of the NASCAR Winston Cup Series. The races are winding down quickly, and the top two in points have been battling hard week in and week out. With less than 50 points separating Jarrett and Earnhardt Jr., both drivers need to tame this monster, because when it bites, it can spell disaster for either one of them. And if that isn't enough to keep them on edge, there are 41 other drivers who are out there, hungry and ready to attack. It's time to go trackside with MRN for the opening ceremonies, the command to start engines, and the starting lineup.
The starting lineup. Starting out front are the Mark Martin Ford and the Dale Jr. Chevrolet. Starting in row 2 will be the Target Dodge and the 103 car. In row 3 are the Team Rusty Ford and the DeWalt Power Tools Ford. In row 4 are the 4 car and the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge. Rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the Alltel Ford and the 171 car. The 6th row has the 29 car and the Valvoline Pontiac. In row 7 are the 26 car and the Dodge dealers UAW Dodge. Starting the race from row 8 are the Caterpillar Dodge and the Singular Wireless Chevrolet. And in row 9 are the Lowe Chevrolet and the 113 car. Starting in row 10 will be the Sirius Satellite Radio Dodge and the 40 car. Dale Jarrett, the NASCAR Winston Cup points leader, will begin the race from the middle of the field. The 12th row has the 46 car and the 27 car. Starting the race from row 13 will be the Avalon Ford and the Citgo Ford. In row 14 we have the 176 car and the Home Depot Pontiac. Starting from row 15 will be the Rubbermaid Ford and the Pennzoil Chevrolet. In the 16th row are the America Online Chevrolet and the 63 car. In the 17th row are the 16 car and the Napa Auto Parts Chevrolet. In the 18th row are the Kellogg Chevrolet and the Interstate Batteries Pontiac. Starting the race from row 19 are the M&M's Pontiac and the Tide Ford. The 20th row has the 21 car and the Sprint Dodge. Starting the race from row 21 will be the 98 car and the 55 car. And finally, starting from the rear of the field will be the UAW Delphi Chevrolet.
And there is a starting lineup as given by MRN for the running of the MBNA America 400 here at Dover International Raceway. Let's go ahead and get this race underway as Mark Martin and Earnhardt Jr. will lead them down to the line. Green flag. First lap is complete, already losing a couple of spots. Trying to battle with, oh boy, a little contact. Oh, big contact with Jerry Nadeau and Casey Kane. Looks like Nadeau got the worst of that. Yeah, there was really not a lot I could do there. Casey Kane was on my left rear, and that got me into the right rear of Jerry Nadeau. Jerry Nadeau hits the wall, and Casey Kane backs off, and I just kind of ran away with it. Oh boy, got really loose there. Trying to find my line here again. This is the first race that I've done here at Dover in probably over a year. Not counting the failed attempt at the beginning of this year, but like the actual race that I've decided to actually run. We're battling side by side with Casey Kane. Oh boy, a little contact with the wall there. It's not as bad as it usually is. Oh boy, trying to hold my line here. This car is quite the handful, especially with this low downforce package. Okay, so we drop back to 42nd. Ooh, we're sliding up to the wall. Just barely got into it as we're trying to gather it back up. Alright, so we're falling back to last. That's okay. What we need to do is just be calm and run our line. That's been the main thing here. The problems that I've really noticed with the car so far is that it's coming off the turn. It has a serious tendency to just slide. Like, not even like, you know, aero tight or anything like that. It just slides. So like, I'm sliding, I'm not turning anymore. I'm literally just going sideways. And not like I'm spinning out sideways, just sliding the car. So that makes it really tough when someone's on our outside. We're trying to protect the bottom as much as we can. Oh gosh. Trying to protect the bottom as much as we can. But that's hard to do when the car just wants to slide. And if someone's on our outside, we can't get on the gas as much because we'll just, you know, we'll plow them up into the wall. So that's been the battle here so far. Been practicing. You're probably going to see this race a little bit later because I've spent most of the morning just practicing and trying to get a handle for how I need to drive this track. And I did promise that once I got a better car, I would race at Dover again. And I do have a better car. As you see, we're catching up to Casey Kane now. Boy, I got a little bit loose going in that time. Had to chase it up the track. But see here, we're catching up. Ooh, boy, don't lose it, don't lose it, don't lose it. Wow. So that's one of the things we kind of have to contend with here, is once it's sliding, it's literally just, oh gosh, I got into the back of Kane that time. Golly, all right. Lost our rhythm a little bit here. We're gonna try to get it back. But yeah, once the car is sliding, if you try to like turn left or right, you just wind up almost spinning out. You have to really work the wheel back and forth to try to contain it. We're side by side with Casey Kane. But like I said, we do have a better car. As promised, I'm racing here at Dover. I thought about simulating it, but I said, I remember like the promise I made. I said, okay, once I have a better car, better equipment, I'll race at Dover. So here we are, racing at Dover, trying to just hang on, because this is probably the first time that I've dealt with a car that's just like I felt the slipperiness of the track. I've never really felt it before. I've just felt like the car just no matter what I did, the car always plowed off the turn. It's like I had absolutely no drive off. If someone was to my outside, it didn't matter, because if I got on the gas, like right now, if you listen, I'm off the gas, off the throttle, and then around the middle of the turn, I'll get back on it. I could not do that before. If I did that, I'm headed straight to the wall, no matter what. I had to wait until I got off the turn to try to get on the gas. And sometimes, like, I can kind of make it work to where I could kind of goose it in the center of the turn, just to kind of like, so I don't lose so much speed, just to kind of maintain a little bit. You see, as we get on the apron, I immediately let off the gas because I don't want to spin out. But yeah, this is my first experience with a slippery Dover. As we're sliding, hang on to it. Okay. Yeah, this is my first experience with a slippery Dover. And this is actually what I'm genuinely heard that it is. Dover should be a slippery track. It's concrete. You know, it's not like the others. So, tire wear, tire grip, it should all go away very quickly at that. So, as you see, our front tires are worn down. Oh boy, yeah. I got completely out of the gas there and still shot up into the wall. But that's what happens. You get up the apron. You get on the apron. You can do one of the two things here. You get on the apron, it can shoot you into the wall. Oh boy. Careful around Robbie Gordon here. That made us lose some time to the guys up front, but also allowed Mark Martin to catch up to us. Here he comes on our outside. We're trying really, really hard to not lose this car right now. Oh, Mark Martin's slowing down. I wonder if he's coming down pit road this time. Alright. Should be coming in this time by. Oh boy, don't lose it on the apron. Don't lose it on the apron. Be easy, be easy. We're fine. Okay, we're fine. We didn't do too terrible there on the entry.
We reached the halfway point.
We're now halfway through the race, okay. I'm gonna try to fix some damage. I thought about not fixing the damage, but then I remember this is Dover. So, oh no! Caution is out. There's a wreck in turn 4. And that's not good. That means we're going to be stuck wherever we are. There's the pace car just picked up the leader. We're now stuck possibly 2 laps down. Whoa! Rusty Wallace sliding on his hood. Ron Hornaday gets into him. A few cars managed to avoid that, but bad race for Rusty Wallace. Big wreck. Ron Hornaday, it looks like another car was involved in that. We're not going to pit. We're going to go ahead and stay out. Looks like Dale Jarrett came down pit road that time.
Green flag, go, go, go.
Green flag's back in the air. We're racing. Oh boy, so we spun the tires big time.
Number 176 is looking right. Door high.
Alright, so we don't have many positions that we can gain back. Because there are a lot of... Oh gosh, contact with Jerry Nadeau. Yeah, there are a lot of cars only 1 lap down, from what I saw. And then there's a few cars, only a few cars that are 2 laps down. Ooh, bottomed out a little bit there. We're just going to try to catch up to, I believe this is a rookie that's in front of us. At the same time, we have to try to hold off Jerry Nadeau behind us. But yeah, even if we gain spots, we gain track position, but we don't actually gain any spots simply because we're 2 laps down, everyone else is 1 lap down. How did I make that work? Okay, just logged our fastest lap of the race. Got into the 176 car a little bit. Oh gosh. Hang on to it. This is a battle going on for the 38th position. We clear the 176 car. Jerry Nadeau's going to follow us through. Nadeau's got a faster car. He gets on the apron. He has to get out of the gas. We bottom out a little bit again. Starting to notice cold tires, we start to bottom out a little bit. Especially if we get on the apron as we're doing right now. We can't do that. Alright, so we're going to try to run clean laps here. Nadeau's going to try to get a run on the high side. We get on the apron again. Every time. Oh gosh, I didn't see him down there. I did not see the 176 down there. And there goes Jerry Nadeau. We're going to try to side draft him a little bit, but can't keep him behind us. So we're back where we started. We need to try to find our line again here. Problem is I have to kind of run the low end of the track because I don't want to get dive bombed. Oh gosh. You hear me let off the throttle there as soon as I got on the apron.
You're flying out there, buddy. Good job.
Seems like the car wants to turn a little too much now. Which, I mean, that could be good, that could be bad. I mean, we can gas it a little bit more in the turns, but that means we'll possibly start getting looser off if we do that.
They're going to be jealous looking at that lap. Keep it up.
Okay, I think we just logged another fast lap, a 23.1. Now that's nowhere near on par with the leaders. That's still a second off of what the pole time was. But I think that's actually our best lap at Dover. Oh gosh.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
Still managed to log a decent lap even though we got into the wall there. Almost got the magnetized thing going on there, and could have been really bad for us because we could have spun out in doing that.
Fuel tank ought to be about half empty.
Alright, so I don't know if we'll catch up to Jerry Nadeau again. If we do, I'll be surprised, but I don't know that we will. Because I believe it's only going to be 2 laps to go for the leader here this time by. Oh, golly, this car's just sliding. I don't know, it may be hard to see from your perspective watching. Oh gosh! Wow! You see what I was telling you about? Like, if you try to correct it while you're sliding, forget it. You're just done. So I'm pretty sure we just lost any chance of catching up to Jerry Nadeau. Like, the stability control's on limited. I can only imagine what this would be like if it were off completely. You know, if we're sliding this bad with limited stability, how bad are we going to slide with none? And even if, like, I don't know if the limited stability, so checkered flag, someone just won the race. I don't know if the limited stability is helping with the slide at all. But someone just won this race. It looks like we're going to finish exactly where we started, in 39th.
We usually have more cautions than that, don't we?
Well, I'd say the fans would probably have liked to see more excitement. I'm sure the drivers, on the other hand, were happy about the low number of caution flags.
The 21 car would like to have finished a lot better, I'm sure.
He stayed in the fight all race long. Things just never quite went his way.
From all of us here at EA Sports and MRN, thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.
Okay guys, and here are the race results for the MBNA America 400 here at Dover International Speedway. Tony Stewart is your race winner, followed closely by Dale Jarrett, margin of victory of 2.24 seconds. Michael Waltrip of DEI is in third. C. Hillsworth in fourth. Fifth is Kyle Petty. Sixth is Greg Biffle. Seventh is Casey Atwood. Eighth is Mark Martin. Kevin Harvick is ninth. And rounding out the top 10 is Dale Earnhardt Jr. So not a good points day for him. With, well, a good finish for him, but not a good points day because Dale Jarrett has now extended his lead because he finished in second rather than Dale Jr. finishing in 10th. A winner's purse $169,000, one caution for 3 laps, time of race 19:56, average speed of 120 miles per hour with 5 lead changes. As you can see, we finished back here in 39th. 40th is Shane Hall. And 43rd to last place was Rusty Wallace, obviously going out of the race with the very gruesome wreck on lap 20. Let's see, how many cars actually did finish on the lead lap? I'm curious about this. Not many. 8 cars. 8 cars finished on the lead lap. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy. Alright guys, and here are the points standings. As you can see, we're still maintaining the 21st points position. I would dare I say that Michael Waltrip has pretty much got the top 20 locked up. I don't think we can gain that many points in that many races, but let's go ahead and go to the points lead, which is, the points leader is Dale Jarrett. Second is Dale Earnhardt Jr., 54 points back. He still has time to catch up, but Dale Jarrett has just been pouring it on in this last bit of the season. He is the man to beat. Mark Martin is in third, 282 points back, and Jeff Gordon is in fourth, 307 points back. So it seems that the points battle is realistically between Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Dale Jarrett. Let's go to the awards for the week. Pole Award goes to Mark Martin. He also led the most laps. Kyle Petty moved up the most spots. Ryan Newman had the fastest lap of the race. C. Hillsworth is the rookie of the race. I think he finished fourth, I think, didn't he? And Jeff Gordon with the most exciting pass of this race. Rookie of the Year awards, as I said, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the stats for this particular race. Guys, I know we still finished 2 laps down at Dover, but dare I say it, I don't feel too bad about it. Yes, we finished in 39th. Yes, we finished 2 laps down, but we didn't finish 2 laps down because of just inability to drive there. We finished 1 lap down because of inability to drive. We just got caught out by a caution, and yeah, there was nothing we could do. I was in the midst of a tire change, so we just got caught out by a mid-race caution. You saw with Rusty Wallace on his hood, and there's nothing I could really do about it. It was just, if I had stayed out just one more lap, I would have been able to at least secure a top 10. But the way I saw it, like, we weren't going to get a sponsor objective anyway. We didn't qualify well, but dare I say it, guys, and I did promise this. I said when we would get a better car, I would do a race at Dover. And I have a better car, and only finished a lap down. In my eyes, technically, I would have only finished 1 lap down, and I wasn't doing too terrible. I was not good. I was bad, but I wasn't terrible like I usually am. So I see this, there was times like I'm actually passing people. I'm catching up to them, and I was doing the best I could, and it wasn't horrible. So I had to at least note the progress. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't good, but it wasn't horrible. But anyway, that race is out of the way. We're going to our 1.5 miles for the next race for the Protection 400 at Kansas. Oh, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the race, or at least, you know, commend me on some improvement. Go watch past Dover races. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. But just some improvement. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy these races, I do them every week following the NASCAR season. Thank you guys for tuning in to McGlam Entertainment. McGlam Racing on McGlam Entertainment, where we try to bring a little enjoyment to your day every day, and I will see you at Kansas.